never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer, fine.
Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It's a Sunday. I hope everybody has enjoyed their Memorial Day weekend so far. I've got a shout out coming up at the end of the video, so please stay tuned for that. Today, I'm just going to be talking about all the big sporting events coming up today. It's a busy Sunday in the world of sports. So if you're a sports fan, then this is the kind of day that you love, because it starts early and basically goes all day long past the sun going down on into the early evening hours, and maybe even early Monday morning, depending on when the Nascar race tonight wraps up. But today we have Game 7 between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. Of course, the series is tied 3 games apiece. The winner will play Golden State in the NBA Finals. It's the Warriors' 6th trip to the finals in 8 years. I would say that is a dynasty. Any thoughts on that? Please feel free to let me know. I think most people are convinced that whoever wins tonight, doesn't matter. Either team is going to get to the finals and lose to the Warriors. I believe that's what most people are convinced of, at least from what I've been hearing and reading and seeing. But I'll be honest with you, I give Boston's coach a ton of credit, even if they lose tonight, because they took this series 7 games, and the Heat, in my opinion, are more talented than they are. They beat the Bucks in the last series, and the Bucks are more talented than they are. So it just goes to show talent doesn't always win. You have to play together as a team, no matter what sport it is. We also have AEW's Double or Nothing pay-per-view coming up tonight. And then we have the Indianapolis 500. I know there are a lot of people that aren't particularly racing fans, but they still watch the Indy 500. It's been on the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend for as far back as I can remember. I believe it's always been held this particular weekend, and it is the biggest spectacle in all of motorsports. We also have the Coca-Cola 600 in the world of NASCAR coming up tonight. In my opinion, yes, it is the longest race of the year, but it's also the best race of the year. And that's why I said earlier that all the action today may spill over into Monday morning, because this is a 600-mile race. And I have seen this race last upwards of 5.5 or 6 hours, depending on how many cautions they have. And most people are off on Monday because of the holiday. So this is one race that usually, even if they have a weather delay, unless it just shows that there's just no blue sky for hours and hours and hours, they typically wait it out, and they will just wait until the rain goes away and then start back, because they know most people are going to be off on Monday. So if you're up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning watching the race or attending the race, it's not a big deal. We also have the college baseball tournament bracket coming up tonight. Now, I don't think my Clemson Tigers are going to make the tournament. Maybe I'll be wrong. Hopefully they'll get in. I know if I was on the tournament seeding team, they wouldn't get in because, in my personal opinion, their resume is just not good enough. Now, Georgia will more than likely make the field. Georgia had a really good season in college baseball, and Clemson beat them both times they played. But outside of the 2 games against Georgia, anybody Clemson played this year worth a darn, they lost to. So, in my personal opinion, they shouldn't get in, but we'll find out tonight whether or not they get in. Now, of course, Tennessee was by far the best team in the country the entire regular season. They went 49-7 in the regular season, which is absolutely tremendous. They only had 1 series loss all year long, and that was Kentucky. They lost 2 out of 3 to them during the regular season, but outside of that, Tennessee, by far and away, wasn't even close. The best team in America all season long. But even though it's hard to win championships in any sport, in my personal opinion, baseball is the hardest sport to win a championship in. So even though Tennessee has been the best team the entire season, it does not necessarily mean that they'll win the World Series. They may get there and face a team that has 2 great pitchers that are just on their game, and Tennessee can't score, and they're out. But if they play anywhere close to as good as they played in the regular season, they will win it. And I am on the way to Gainesville, Georgia, for a brand new wrestling promotion called PWC. I believe it is their 3rd show coming up tonight, and I will be making my refereeing debut for PWC tonight in Gainesville. So if you're in or around that area, please come out tonight and see us. Bell time will be 6 o'clock. Any thoughts on any of this, please feel free to let me know. My shout out today goes out to my man Randall, who lives in the upstate of South Carolina. He said his 2 favorite sports are fishing and bowling. I told him, go ahead, jump on board, subscribe to the channel because we talk all major sports. You never know, there may be one day where I discuss fishing or bowling, but even if I don't, we still discuss all the other major sports. And of course, every Wednesday here on the channel, we do a top 10 countdown. Some of those are about sports, and some of those are not about sports. And then every once in a while, we even post a family video that has nothing to do with sports here on the channel. So I'm sure there's something that Randall will like. So Randall, thank you so much for subscribing. Tell your friends, tell your family. Give the video a thumbs up. And since you have now subscribed to the channel, if you do so choose to comment on any video at any time, you will be eligible for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway whenever we get to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. A bartender broke up with her boyfriend, but he just kept asking for another shot. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.